another MTG Casual Commander.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Earl, and we have a very exciting mail day today. Now, what is inside of here is anyone's guess, but I know what's inside of here. Now, we did a lot of work with Shadow Proxies on our upcoming tournament decks. These things are going to be so cool.
Is this the Shadow?
Yep, this one's from Shadow Proxies.
Nice.
And we're going to go ahead and dive right in here. But this is the very last of the decks. We've gotten 3 decks ordered, and this will be the last of the decks, making it 4 total decks. Now, we realized that we probably needed a backup deck in case anything happened to the cards. When you got one-of-a-kind cards, they're kind of hard to replace. But we got custom cards of each of the players made that go in here. And then once we let the players decide what card they wanted to be their card, we were left with a whole slew of cards that don't work well together.
Okay.
So
how are we gonna do that?
The whole point of these decks was actually trying to find a way to make the cards work together.
Right.
So that is the focus and kind of where we came up with a lot of the cards in here. Let's see. Oh, that is a whole sleeved deck from Shadow Proxies. And I'll tell you what, we're not only excited about getting this, but we're also going to give you a little bit of a spoiler. Now, these decks will be used by our players for the 2025 tournament. We're going to have lots of cool stuff to show you in here. And while you've already seen this, we'll go ahead and show you what's going on.
So you're gonna actually, you're gonna tease it?
Let's tease them a couple of cards.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we're kind of going through one at a time and revealing the player cards. But this will be a little bit more of a cool spoiler because we will do, what do you think, 10? Is 10 enough?
Let's go 10. Yeah, let's go 10. We'll cut the deck and you grab 10 and I'm curious to see.
Yeah, what a crazy thing to have. 400 cards from Shadow Proxies just like that.
Seeing your face on it. Yeah.
And thank you very much, Cody. So we're going to reveal today, this will be the commander of the deck, Progenitus. This will keep everybody casual. We made sure that if you're going to play this guy, you're going to have to find and use that mana to play him. So it's going to keep everybody in check a little bit during this tournament. Nobody's going to rush to try and cheat their, commander out as Progenitus. So that will be the commander, but we have a little bit more to spoil than just that. I'm going to give these things a nice shuffle, and we'll just shuffle.
And we're going
so
10.
that fourth deck that we have, that one we've had the players sign, and we have that one traveling outside of the United States all the way to the Netherlands.
Oh, guess who?
To our good buddy Savannah Lion, and we're also going to be packing some other little gifts and trinkets in that box with these. And hopefully he gets them. We don't have any trouble with customs. Whoop!
There's a spoiler.
Somebody just saw something. That's all right.
Somebody saw something somewhere.
We'll still spoil 10 here. So
they'll go back in the video and pause it. Cheaters! All right.
Luckily, that was one of the land cards, and if you've been watching, we have spoiled a little bit of what's going on in the decks already. We've been going through the player cards and everything else. You want to give this a cut for me, Steve?
I sure will. Kaboom.
Tracked and insured.
Kaboom.
Oh, you want this?
I'm sorry.
You can have that. That's fine.
I thought you were handing it to me. I used to be in the unpaid intern who cleans up after these animals.
So let's take a quick look.
All right.
Should it be this one?
Yeah, go for it. What do we got?
All right, we got a volcanic island. It is a island mountain, taps for a blue or a red. This is one of the OG dual lands. These are generally very expensive to purchase, And so we would not have been able to put actual volcanic islands in these decks had we not gone the proxy route. But that is quite the spoiler, because people will know that they can get 2 mana without having to have that come in tapped.
Right.
So that is number 1. Let's see. Number 2, Underground Sea. Oh, that's another one of the OG dual lands. And I think, man, just looking at these cards, Shadow did a really nice
gorgeous
job for us. Thank you very much, Cody from Shadow Proxies. This was quite the amount of work that you did, and it took us a long time to come up with the art and the cards and the design, and then turn around and let's do another cut, just so we don't run into another OG dual land.
You got it. There you go.
There we go. Now let's see what we got up here. Maybe we'll do a cut each time. Number 3 card, Chaos Warp. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals cards from the top of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it in the battlefield. The top card of your library. So we got a Chaos Warp.
Nice.
There's not a whole lot of saying here what else could be in the deck when you find that. When you get an OG dual land, hey, there's probably 10 OG dual lands in here. Just FYI.
Nice.
Should we do another cut, or
Let's do it. Let's do cuts.
Yeah, let's cut this as many times as we need to. Number 4. What do we got? A Taiga, another OG dual land. All right. Well, this spoiler is
like the land spoiler.
Yeah, we're spoiling the lands right and left. Another OG dual land.
I think we're gonna get two too.
You think we'll get something else now?
I think so.
So let's go ahead and take a look at card spoiler number 5. We got Dash the Green Hammer.
Ooh, look at him.
My goodness, Dash. And he picked Kamal, Fist of Krosa, as his commander. We will still spoil his card. That's actually really cool and a good pick, Dash.
Yeah,
that looks like you and Harry Potter had a baby. I love it. I love it, Dash. Good job, buddy.
With Dumbledore's beard.
Yeah, I think that was a good pick on a legendary creature, and you'll be able to definitely use that in this deck. All right, let's give her another cut, and we'll go for card number 6 for you. Demonic Tutor. All right, this is going to play a really big part in the game. Maybe not on the first couple of games, because no one's going to know what's in this deck when they start, so they're not going to know what to search for.
Sure.
But after watching a couple of these games, they're going to find the power cards in this deck, and they will know what to search for. So that'll be one that you got to kind of live and learn, and that is our spoiler number 6.
And you're giving them the heads up right now, so good thing you're watching this video, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. If you are a player and you did not see this video before the tournament starts, well, you're in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
Basilisk Collar, and this is a cool equipment. It's kind of it's not really as much of a staple as some of the cards in here, but it's a cool equipment. You pay 1 for it, and you can equip it for 2. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. So you could put this on your big baddie to gain a bunch of life, or you could put this on a little unassuming creature that you're not worried about losing, so you can take out an attacker with it. All right, let's see what else we got. Haven't revealed any of the
I know the actual. Yeah.
There we go. We got a
Cool.
Savannah Lion card.
Nice.
Now, Savannah Lion has been an integral part of this channel growing. He has been here with us since the beginning, all the way from the Netherlands. We could not make this deck without including a Savannah Lion card. And
Almighty Lion Roar.
Yeah, I
He's the
think
guy.
that this lion should have looked a little more threatening, but at the same time,
I think he
in
looks
the
wise.
yeah, in the Netherlands, there are tulip fields everywhere. From what I read in the summertime, they're one of the largest producers of tulips and flowers. So that's what you see in the fields over there. Of course, we got a lion in the tulips in the Netherlands.
There you go.
Do.
Love it.
All right, what else do we got going on here?
Let's see.
We have 2 cards left to spoil. We can't spoil them all for you, but
Do that one.
we got a Sensei's Divining Top, one of my favorite cards. It cost 1. You can pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. Or you can tap it to draw a card and put Sensei's Divining Top on top of the owner's library. So just exchanging this with the top card of your library. But preferably you do both of these, one right after the other, so that you get to choose one of the top 3 cards to be on the top. And then you flip the top to get that card in your hand. And here it is, the very last spoiler that we got for you today. We can't spoil everything, but we wanted you guys to see kind of what we've got started and going on now that we have all of our decks in-house and ready to shine. We still have a lot of companies that we're talking to about prizes and prize support.
Can't wait.
Not only do we want the prize support for the players that have been here for 3 years playing, but also we're asking them to send double of whatever they send, because we would like to give a prize out to our subscribers
Right.
each time that we give one away as well. So
For
that's
each player.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it that way.
that's
Yep.
for you guys.
That
so
would
we're-
be cool.
You guys, as the viewers, you are always in our negotiations. So here we go. Last card, what's it gonna be? Fade from History. Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment creates a 2/2 green bear creature token. Then destroy all artifacts and enchantments. It's a little board wipey. We have a bear hanging out here in some ruins. Really cool little art. And you can actually check out a lot of the cards that Shadow Proxies has. He has quite a selection going on now, and he'll be opening up shop again real soon. He just had to take some time off to help us make these
That's right.
amazing decks. So
Guy that he is.
So there you are. There are 10 spoilers, maybe just a little bit of a treat to wet your whistle before this tournament starts. But we know from this that you can expect the OG dual lands to be in here. We got the Dash is the cutest guy I know card. And then we have some of our coolest content creator friends that are also in here. Savannah Lions card, I'm so excited to get that to him. We're gonna have some artifacts, and still no spoilers to show how this deck actually is going to work.
Right.
But I assure you, it will work, and it will work well. So we're gonna make sure that each one of our players has the same exact deck with the same exact cards for this tournament. That way we don't have to rely on who builds the best deck. We don't
Right.
have to rely
I like
on
that.
who has the most money.
Who's the best Magic player?
Yeah, we're going to rely on how all of the players use this one specific deck, and that should be enough so that we can finally find our MTG Casual Commander. It's been a long journey. The players have made lots of points for stuff along the way.
Yeah.
We're going to take those points up, and what those points do is they afford them a position in a certain spot in the tournament. So the players that do amazing, they're gonna get a little bit of a head start in the tournament, and the players that have been struggling for a little while, well, they're gonna have to start at the bottom of the barrel. But in the end, there can be only one, and it's gonna be me.
I'm gonna go look
I'm
at
just
all the rest.
I'm just kidding. I am not actually going to be in
I
the
don't
tournament.
think you can. Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some really great companies involved, giving us some prize support. We are also going to be doing our own prize support. Savannah Lion has sent us some prize support for this, and we are super excited to get into those prize supports. You'll probably see that in the next couple of weeks. And then it might take a few weeks to a month or even a couple of months to get into this tournament. We have a lot of work left to do.
Yes, we do.
But we are going to get it done, and we are going to bring you one of the best Magic the Gathering tournaments you've ever seen right here on MTG Casual Commander. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you want to know everything that we're doing, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And we will see you on the very next MTG Casual Commander.
Bye-bye.
Let the magic continue.